Good morning. I am back to talk about 3 awesome products, and we have an amazing BOGO happening on Thursday today. And the products are if you buy one Passion Touch roller, you get 1 bottle of lavender for free, which again, like peppermint, lavender and peppermint, I think are the Swiss Army knives of essential oils. And in the US, you can buy one Passion Touch roller bottle and you get a Console touch roller bottle. So both of them are amazing. You may want to stock up on both, and I'm going to show you a few reasons why. But let's start off. Actually, I'm going to tell you a little bit about just the touch line as a whole. So the touch rollers, and there's we have many touch rollers. I think there must be about 15 of them or more now. But these are already pre-diluted. So I love that because it makes it super easy to carry with you. It can be applied to anybody because of that dilution. And you can wear it just as a personal fragrance, which is really nice as well. So that's why the touch is just so awesome as far as the line itself, okay? And let's start off, when we talk about the products, let's actually start off with lavender. So lavender is, like I said, super multi-purpose, but the reason that I love it so much is that, and I talk about carrying peppermint in my purse, but lavender goes with me everywhere too, because there's always something that happens almost every day that we need lavender. So let's talk a little bit about its uses, and I'm going to pull out my book as well, but I could almost tell you this in my sleep. So usage-wise, anything that is needing calming. So when you think of the word calming, lavender should be what comes to mind. And when I say calming, I mean calming of emotions, calming of just general behavior, calming of skin. So anything that looks or acts like it needs calming, lavender is a great option for that. So if you just need to relax, if you have little ones that need to relax, if you need some help for sleep support, lavender is a great choice. And you can use it many ways. So lavender you can put in a diffuser about half hour before bedtime or nap time. You can also just put it directly on the soles of your feet because again, oils travel through the system. The other thing you can do is put a little bit on your pillow or a little bit on like near your hair or behind in your pulse points behind your ears. So anything like that can be very useful if you're looking for something just to relax, calm, soothe, wind down. If you just get a little anxious, any of those kinds of things, really great. So helping with providing restful sleep and so on. The other thing too, and we talked a little bit about this before, but if you tend to grit and grind, lavender is also a great one to run all the way down. Okay, so for stress, anxiousness, clenching and grinding, that would be a really good choice. Another thing about lavender, as much as it's great to soothe and calm and even for sleep, it actually does help with focus, and concentration. So if it's something where you need a little bit of that, that would be a great one added with something like a vetiver. Those two together would be a great combo for that. Other things, when we talked about this, we did a do-it-yourself. You can find it here for after sun. Okay, anything skin that looks like it needs calming is going to be lavender. So you can again put it in a spray. You can just pat it on gently. You can dilute it down with some fractionated coconut oil. It's really good if if you've burnt your finger, or anything like that. That's a great option. My husband was in Guatemala and a little niece was stung, and so she was crying, screaming, crying, and lots of pain. And he put lavender on it right away, and within seconds she was all calmed down. It was fine. And so we find that just reapplying as needed when it's something like that where that pain starts to come back, just reapply it again within a couple of minutes and it'll go again. So anything that seems like it needs calming, makes sense? In those kind of situations, lavender is a great choice. The other thing to consider too is because it is so nourishing for the skin, it's a great one to add into your skincare routine just to help nourish and take care of skin. If you have anything that, again, looks like it needs calming on your skin in any way, that would be a good choice. Other thing is this is a great combo for seasonal stuff going on. So if that's you, peppermint, lavender, and lemon, that 3 together is just excellent to help you with seasonal. And so you can put it in the diffuser. You can also put a drop of each of these in water and drink. And again, only doTERRA's, right? If we're ingesting, we don't know what's in other oils, but we know what's in ours. And we know what's not in ours too. And the other thing too, my daughter actually we think she popped her shoulder joint out just playing too roughly, and it went back in, which was good. But just to help with that, to soothe that kind of pain, we just put a little again, lavender through that area along with a couple other oils, but lavender is a good one again because we're trying to calm and soothe that area. So those are probably the main things that I can think of, but there's other options. Some people find this really good for head tension, combined with a frankincense or perhaps with a deep blue, but it can do itself, stand alone for that as well. So anything that you feel that's going on in your body, if you feel like it needs calming, try lavender. If the word calming comes to mind, try lavender. Also, if you just want, again, it's a great first aid option. If you've got a scrape or anything like that, again, we're talking about things that need calming on the skin. Now, emotionally, let's talk a little bit. I love the emotional support in these oils. And with lavender, it's actually very interesting because as much as it's calming, it actually helps when we look at different options for support. It helps with people who feel that they're unheard to be able to express. Okay, so that's a pretty interesting one. Sometimes I work with kids a fair bit, and sometimes that's an issue, right? A child that just feels unheard, maybe it's the youngest in the family always gets run over, or the middle, those, or sometimes the oldest, doesn't matter. But do you know what I mean? Kids who just feel unheard, maybe you too feel you don't have a voice or you're not able to get it out. So lavender is a really good option for that kind of an emotional support. So things to consider for lavender. Then we're going to talk about passion, which is so cool. Passion is, let me just see here. Passion is our inspiring blend. I had to make sure I had the right one. Passion is the inspiring blend. And so if you just even think about that, passion, inspiration, these are our emotional oils that help with mood and emotion. Sorry, just smacked the camera on. So it helps with mood and emotion. It's called our inspiring blend for that reason, but it really helps with feelings of apathy or boredom or monotony. If you're just kind of sad and there's energy issues, this would be your choice. So again, you can wear it rolled on. Often when we're dealing with emotions, we actually will apply them directly over the heart. And again, because these touch bottles are already pre-diluted, you don't have to worry about skin sensitivity. It's really nice that way. But you can put it right over the heart. You can wear it as your fragrance for the day. The other thing it's good with is just kind of fogginess, memory stuff. So that would be a good option for this one as well. The ingredients in this one, in case you're wondering what's in the blend, is cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, clove. Okay, so you can kind of imagine those spices together, right? Sandalwood and jasmine. So beautiful oils in this particular combination. It smells amazing. And you can see that it would be a little stimulating, right? And inspiring. So that's a really great thing. It can help with just sluggishness, okay, in general. If you find that, again, circulation ideas with the body, just stimulating circulation. And even for women, for us at this point, menopause and even during, just to help with any feelings, sensations, discomfort, it can be useful for that as well. There are other ones, but this one is also one that can be used. And I would say bottom line is this would be a really great one if you're just trying to get some creativity going and get some juices flowing and, inspire yourself to keep doing what you need to do. And so this is a really awesome one to help you feel renewed passion, get rid of that boredom end of things. Okay. So that's what we're talking about for that one. And then for the other, let's flip over here. This is our Console. It's our comforting blend. This one I think is one, especially as I know it's summer right now here, but we're heading into school. I know I'm a little ways off, but it's not really that far away. And I love this one because it's really good for sadness and for kind of letting go and for feeling comfort and wonderful with just when there's just things there that are hard to get through. And so this is a great one if you have children going off to school, whether it's university for the first time on their own, whether it's going to kindergarten or daycare for the first time. This is a great one just to put on the collar of their clothes where they can smell it, and it offers this comfort type support. So a great one for things like that. The other thing I love about it is just it has this ability to offer reassurance. And so if you have experienced loss, if you know somebody who's grieving, and they're just needing to, kind of reflect on life and rebuild their life, this would be a really awesome tool for them, just for support. So Console is definitely amazing that way. Also, things that, like anger, fear, any of those kind of emotions where there needs to be that soothing and comfort, then Console is a huge option here. Another few things here. Let's talk about a little bit in this one because of what's in it. Let's talk about this too. Frankincense, okay, patchouli, ylang ylang, laudanum, sandalwood, and rose. So with those oils, especially when we have like sandalwood, rose, frankincense, it's a great skin oil as well. Okay, so something to consider. We know that those ones are really good for your fine lines and kind of just cellular health. So good options there. And the other thing too, like I was saying about fear and anger and those kinds of things, you know how your heart will get going in those situations? It can help with that. So if that's you or somebody you know, then console, or offer them some consolation. Does that make sense? But offer them that comforting blend, that ability to just be able to have that support. So a really, really good option for all of those things. And actually many more. You can check it out if you have the book. Check it out, or if you want to grab something like the Modern Essentials app online, it gives you some options as well. But those are our 3 oils today. I would highly suggest you consider doing both, doing the Canadian and the US. You'll get 2 passion oils that way. And the nice thing is, even with exchange, they're going to be within cents of each other as far as price. So that's the good thing, is that they're actually really reasonable for both, whether you do Canadian or US. So have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and when I do it-yourselfs and all that type of thing, you'll be able to hop on and check it out. Yesterday's do-it-yourself were a sun after sun and an after bug bite, and those both have lavender in it. So if you're looking for some more uses for lavender, check those out. Bye.